These 10 crops could make you rich, and you can grow them at home. They say money doesn't grow on trees, but I'm about to show you 10 plants that come awfully close. Because believe it or not, these tiny crops can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year. And yes, you can grow them right on your balcony or backyard. From mushrooms that grow in the dark to golden flowers that sell for more than silver. These are the plants that could turn your gardening hobby into a small fortune. So grab your gloves, take a deep breath, and let's grow something beautiful and profitable. Today, I'll show you 10 crops that could actually make you rich even if you've never grown anything before. These aren't your everyday vegetables. They're the kind of plants that quietly build wealth and joy at the same time. And trust me, number 1 on this list might shock you. If you love easy, rewarding gardening ideas, especially ones that put a little extra cash in your pocket, go ahead and hit subscribe now. It helps this community grow and ensures you never miss another episode of Easy Gardening for Seniors. All right, let's get started. 10. Mushrooms, the crop that grows in the dark. If you've ever thought, I don't have enough sunlight for gardening, mushrooms are about to become your best friend. Because believe it or not, these tiny crops can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year. And yes, you can grow them right on your balcony or backyard. Now, why they're profitable? Gourmet varieties like oyster mushrooms or lion's mane can sell for $10 to $20 per pound, and they grow in as little as 3 weeks. That means you can harvest several times per month. Many small home growers start earning $1,000 to $5,000 per batch once they scale up, even from a small indoor setup. How to plant. You can grow mushrooms from ready-to-use kits or start with spawn bags, the seeds of mushrooms. All you need is a plastic tub or bucket, a growing base like straw, sawdust, or coffee grounds, and a spray bottle for misting water. Mix your spawn into the growing material, keep it slightly moist, and cover the container. Place it somewhere dark and cool. Mushrooms love temperatures between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 15 to 21 degrees Celsius. Within a few weeks, white mycelium, the mushroom roots, will spread, and soon you'll see little mushroom caps popping up. How to care? Keep the area humid. Mist once or twice daily. Avoid direct sunlight. Harvest when caps open fully before they start dropping spores. Senior-friendly tip? Use raised trays or countertop bins to avoid bending. You can even grow them on shelves at waist height. To maximize profit, focus on gourmet varieties like blue oyster or lion's mane, which fetch premium prices from restaurants and health stores. And you can even dehydrate them and sell them as dried mushrooms. They last longer and sell for more. 9. Strawberries. Sweet profits in every pot. There's something magical about strawberries. They're bright, delicious, and carry that farm-fresh luxury vibe everyone loves, which makes them a perfect small-space cash crop. Why they're profitable? Fresh strawberries can sell for $6 to $10 per pound. And if you make homemade jams, syrups, or dried fruit, you can double that value. One balcony setup of 10 to 20 pots can easily bring in $1,000 to $5,000 a season, especially if you sell locally. How to plant? Strawberries are best grown from young starter plants rather than seeds. Choose everbearing varieties like Albion, EV2, or Seascape. These produce fruit all season. You'll need containers at least 10 to 12 inches deep, well-draining soil mixed with compost, and a sunny spot. Strawberries love 6 to 8 hours of light daily. Plant them so the crown, the base where leaves meet roots, sits right above the soil. Water deeply once a week and mist lightly between waterings. How to care? Remove runners, the long stems that spread out, to keep the plant's energy on fruit production. Use mulch or straw to keep the soil cool and retain moisture. Fertilize every 4 to 6 weeks with a gentle organic mix. Senior-friendly tip? Grow strawberries in hanging baskets or vertical planters. It saves space, prevents bending, and keeps fruit cleaner and pest-free. You can even grow them along a sunny wall, letting them cascade like a green waterfall. Beautiful and practical. To maximize profit, turn your strawberries into value-added products. Jams, dried slices, or chocolate-covered berries. You'll earn more per pound than just selling fresh fruit. Pro tip: sell early season berries around May to June when demand is high and supply is still limited. Prices can double. 8. Microgreens. Tiny crops, huge returns. Microgreens are the shortest route from seed to sale in all of gardening. These little powerhouses are young seedlings, things like radish, kale, arugula, or sunflower shoots, harvested just 7 to 14 days after planting. They don't need a garden, only trays, soil, and sunlight. And because they're used in fancy restaurants and health foods, the market price is incredibly high. Why they're profitable? Microgreens sell for $25 to $50 per pound. Even a small shelf setup near a window can produce several $100s in greens every few weeks. And they also regrow quickly, meaning you can keep harvesting all month. How to plant? You'll need shallow trays, 1 to 2 inches deep, organic potting mix, and seeds. Radish, broccoli, or sunflower are great for beginners. 1. Fill your tray with soil and moisten it. 2. Scatter seeds evenly over the surface. 3. Cover lightly with another thin layer of soil. 4. Mist daily with water. Keep the tray in a warm, bright area but out of direct sunlight until sprouts appear, 2 to 3 days. Then move it to indirect light or near a window. In about 10 days, your greens will be ready for harvest. Snip them above the soil line with scissors. How to care? Don't overwater. Keep the soil just moist. Rotate trays for even light. Clean trays between harvests to prevent mold. Senior-friendly tip? Use light plastic trays on a shelf or countertop to avoid lifting heavy pots. Microgreens are also a great therapy crop. Daily watering and harvesting are gentle, relaxing activities that boost mood and focus. To maximize profit, start with fast-growing seeds like radish and pea shoots. They germinate quickly and look lush. And if you're just growing for yourself, these tiny greens pack up to 40 times more nutrients than mature plants. Healthy and profitable.
7. Saffron, the world's most expensive spice that you can grow in pots. If I told you there's a flower that grows quietly in small containers, yet sells for up to $5,000 per pound, would you believe it? That flower is saffron, and it's truly the gold of the garden. Why it's profitable? Each saffron thread is the dried stigma of a crocus flower. It takes about 150 flowers to make just 1 gram, but that gram can sell for $10 to $15, and the crocus blooms every year once established. So even a few pots can produce a crop worth hundreds over time. How to plant? Saffron comes from the Crocus sativus bulb, or corm. Here's how to start. Choose well-draining soil. A mix of sand and compost works best. Plant bulbs about 3 inches deep and 3 inches apart in wide pots or grow bags. Place them where they'll get 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. They love cooler weather, so fall planting is ideal. The flowers will bloom in 6 to 8 weeks. How to care? Water lightly. Too much moisture can rot the bulbs. After the flowers bloom, gently pluck out the red threads, stigmas, and dry them in a warm place. Once the leaves yellow, let the soil dry out until the next season. Senior-friendly tip: use shallow rectangular containers that are easy to move. You can set them on a balcony ledge or windowsill for easy access without bending. To maximize profit, sell directly to local chefs, herbalists, or soap makers. Pure saffron is in short supply, and buyers pay premium prices for locally grown, chemical-free varieties. And even if you grow just for fun, every bloom feels like striking gold. Number 6. Lavender. Fragrance, beauty, and business in one plant. Now imagine a crop that makes your home smell heavenly, keeps pests away, attracts pollinators, and makes you money. That's lavender. It's as beautiful as it is profitable, and it's one of the easiest crops for seniors to manage. Why it's profitable? Lavender is a multi-purpose moneymaker. Dried flowers sell for crafts and sachets. Fresh sprigs are used for teas and aromatherapy. Essential oil, if distilled, can sell for $30 to $50 per ounce. So even a few pots can produce a crop worth hundreds over time. How to plant? Use terracotta pots. Lavender hates wet roots. Fill with sandy or rocky soil. Mix regular soil with perlite or gravel. Plant in full sunlight. 6+ hours a day is perfect. Choose compact varieties like Munstead or Hidcote for container gardening. How to care? Water only when the top inch of soil feels dry. Prune after flowering to encourage bushier growth. Avoid fertilizer. Lavender thrives on neglect. Senior-friendly tip: place pots along walkways or near sitting areas so you can brush against them. The scent naturally lifts your mood and helps relaxation. You can even keep one by your bed or reading corner for its calming aroma. To maximize profit, dry flowers in bunches, tie them with ribbons, and sell as natural home decor. Or create simple sachets or lavender oil. Small batches sell beautifully at local craft fairs or online. Lavender is the kind of crop that earns while it soothes. Number 5. Chili peppers, the spicy goldmine that keeps on giving. You might be surprised to know that chili peppers, yes, those bright, fiery little plants, are one of the most profitable home crops you can grow. They're compact, colorful, and incredibly productive. And since hot peppers are used in sauces, powders, and pickles worldwide, demand never slows down. Why they're profitable? Specialty chilies like habanero, ghost pepper, or cayenne can sell for $4 to $15 per pound fresh, and dried or powdered peppers can bring in double or triple that. With just 10 to 20 plants, you can earn $1,000 to $5,000 per season from home. How to plant? Start seeds indoors in small pots about 6 to 8 weeks before warm weather. Once seedlings are 4 to 6 inches tall, transplant them into containers at least 12 inches deep. Use rich soil with compost and place them in full sunlight. 6 to 8 hours daily is perfect. How to care? Water deeply once or twice a week. Use organic fertilizer every 3 weeks. Pick ripe peppers often. This encourages the plant to produce more. Senior-friendly tip: grow chilies in bright red pots or containers on stands. They're visually cheerful, lightweight, and easy to reach. And because chilies deter many pests, they help protect your other balcony plants naturally. To maximize profit, dry them and grind them into homemade chili powder. Sells for more per gram. Mix with herbs for spice blends. Grow rare or colorful varieties like purple cayenne or lemon drop peppers for niche markets. One little pepper plant can easily pay for itself 10 times over. Number 4. Aloe Vera, the healing plant that pays. Now let's talk about a plant that does it all. Aloe Vera. It's beautiful, nearly impossible to kill, and endlessly useful. From skincare to health drinks, aloe vera products generate billions globally. And it all starts with one small plant. Why it's profitable. Fresh aloe leaves sell for $2 to $4 each, and if processed into gel or skincare mixes, the value jumps even higher. A few mature plants can produce dozens of leaves every few months. That's constant renewable income. How to plant. Aloe thrives in dry, sunny conditions. You'll need a wide, shallow pot with drainage holes, sandy soil or cactus mix, bright indirect sunlight. They love warmth but not full midday sun. Just plant one leaf or small pup, baby plant, and water once every 2 to 3 weeks. How to care. Don't overwater. Aloe stores moisture in its leaves. Cut mature outer leaves first to encourage new growth. Repot every year to allow new pups to grow. Each can become a new plant to sell or gift. Senior-friendly tip. Keep a pot of aloe near your kitchen or windowsill. If you accidentally burn your hand while cooking, snap a leaf. The gel inside instantly cools and heals. Plus, aloe plants stay tidy and light. No bending, pruning, or weeding needed. To maximize profit, sell baby aloe pups online or locally. They multiply fast and are always in demand. Or make simple DIY aloe gel in jars and sell to friends or neighbors. It's a low-effort, year-round income stream. Aloe Vera proves that sometimes the easiest plants are the most rewarding ones. Before we move to the final top 3 richest crops you can grow, I'd love to know, which of these would you start with? Saffron, lavender, chili peppers, or aloe vera? Drop a comment below. I love hearing your stories and sharing senior gardeners' success in upcoming videos. Next, we'll reveal the top 3 most profitable crops you can grow right at home. Plants that are not only beautiful, but capable of bringing in serious income when managed right. From blueberries bursting with value to vanilla vines worth more than gold. You won't want to miss what's next. So stay tuned, the best is yet to come.
3. Blueberries, the sweet berries that bring sweet profits. If you love gardening and enjoy a handful of fresh berries now and then, this next one might just be your dream crop. Blueberries are a superfruit, rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and flavor. But what most people don't realize is how valuable they are. Why they're profitable. Fresh, organic blueberries sell for $6 to $10 per pound in many countries. But if you process them, say, turn them into jam, dried snacks, or frozen packs, that same pound can earn 2 to 3 times more. And once mature, a single blueberry bush can produce up to 6 to 10 pounds of fruit per season. Multiply that by a few containers, and you've got a tidy seasonal income. How to plant. Blueberries like acidic soil. That's the key. Here's how to get them started. 1. Choose half-barrel planters or large pots, at least 18 inches deep. 2. Mix soil with peat moss, pine bark, or coffee grounds to make it slightly acidic. 3. Plant your blueberry bush and place it in full sunlight. Varieties like Top Hat, Patriot, and Sunshine Blue are perfect for containers. How to care. Water regularly, but never let the soil stay soggy. Mulch with pine needles to keep roots cool and retain moisture. Prune lightly after harvest to maintain shape. They take about 2 years to start producing heavily, but once they do, they'll keep rewarding you for up to 20 years. Senior-friendly tip. Use waist-high containers or raised beds so you can pick berries easily without bending. Also, blueberries attract birds, so place a little net over them to protect your crop while still enjoying the company of nature. To maximize profit, freeze your berries or turn them into homemade blueberry jam or muffins, perfect for farmers markets or gift baskets. Even small batch homegrown blueberry jam can sell for $8 to $12 per jar. Blueberries don't just grow fruit, they grow smiles and steady income. 2. Vanilla, the Millionaire's orchid. Here's a shocker for many gardeners. The world's favorite dessert flavor, vanilla,
comes from an orchid plant that can grow right at home. Yes, vanilla orchids can be grown in containers, and their beans are some of the most expensive agricultural products on Earth, fetching $300 to $600 per pound. Why it's profitable? Vanilla is used in everything, from perfume and baked goods to skincare. But it's rare because the flowers bloom for only one day and must be pollinated by hand. That's why homegrown vanilla is a luxury product. Even a few vines can generate hundreds of dollars a year in beans or extract. How to plant. You'll need a large container, at least 18 inches wide, a support pole or trellis for the vine to climb, rich soil mixed with compost and bark, just like for orchids. Plant the cutting about 2 inches deep and water lightly. Keep it in bright, indirect sunlight. A sunroom or balcony with shade works beautifully. How to care. Mist the leaves every few days to maintain humidity. Train the vines gently around a trellis. Once it flowers, after about 2 to 3 years, hand pollinate by transferring pollen from one part of the flower to another with a small brush. In 6 to 9 months, the vanilla pods will mature, and they'll smell heavenly. Senior-friendly tip. Vanilla vines are slow and graceful. No rush, no heavy lifting, no bending. You can even grow them along a sunny indoor wall or around your veranda. They're beautiful and therapeutic to tend. To maximize profit. After harvest, cure the pods by drying them in warm sunlight during the day and wrapping them at night for several weeks. This enhances the aroma. Sell your cured beans online or to local bakers and candle makers who pay premium prices for real vanilla. If you want a plant that combines patience, beauty, and serious reward, this is it. 1. Ginseng, the hidden gold beneath the soil. Now we've reached the #1 most profitable homegrown crop, and it's not something that grows above ground. It's ginseng, a slow-growing medicinal root prized for its healing power and rarity. Ginseng roots can sell for $400 to $1,000 per pound, depending on age and quality. Yes, per pound. Why it's profitable. Ginseng is used in herbal medicine worldwide, especially in Asia and North America. Because it's slow to mature, usually 4 to 6 years, aged roots become extremely valuable. And here's the secret. Even small backyard patches or containers can grow ginseng successfully if you're patient. How to plant. 1. Start with ginseng seeds or rootlets, small young roots. 2. Use deep, shaded containers or an area under a tree where sunlight is dappled. 3. Fill with loose, rich soil mixed with compost and leaf mold. 4. Plant seeds about 1 inch deep and keep the soil moist but not sogged. You won't see big results in the first year, but once established, the plants thrive quietly with little attention. How to care. Keep them shaded. Full sun can damage them. Mulch with leaves to mimic a forest floor. Water occasionally, but never overwater. They're resilient and low maintenance, just the kind of plant seniors enjoy nurturing slowly over time. Senior-friendly tip. Plant ginseng in large wooden tubs or shaded garden corners where you can sit and enjoy the process over the years. Think of it like a slow-growing savings account, one that rewards patience with profit and pride. Tips to maximize profit. Older roots sell for far more than young ones, so avoid harvesting too soon. You can also sell young roots or seeds to other gardeners for steady yearly income while waiting for your main crop to mature. With time, you could be sitting on a literal garden of gold. Growing wealth, peace, and purpose. So there you have it, 10 homegrown crops that can make you real money, from sweet strawberries and lavender dreams to golden saffron and healing ginseng. But beyond the profits, these plants give you something money can't buy: peace, purpose, and the simple joy of watching life grow under your care. Whether you're a senior gardener looking for extra income, a hobbyist chasing peace of mind, or just someone who loves a challenge, there's a crop here waiting for your touch. And remember, you don't need acres of land. You don't need expensive tools. You just need a few pots, patience, and passion. Start small and watch your garden and your wallet bloom. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video to help more senior gardeners discover it. Subscribe to Easy Gardening for Seniors for more weekly guides on growing smart, simple, and stress-free. And tell us in the comments, which of these crops would you love to try first? Your feedback helps us create even more videos made just for you. Thank you for spending time in the garden with me today. Remember, it's never too late to plant a dream. Take care of your garden, and it'll take care of you.